Hi everyone, it's Emma. Welcome back to my channel and to the official first backpacking vlog. The last vlog, if you've not seen it, was our travel vlog, so that was travelling from Manchester to Bangkok. But this is officially our first morning waking up here in Bangkok, so people seem to not really like Bangkok. I've not really seen people say many nice things about Bangkok. A lot of people say don't bother staying here altogether, but we decided instead of just flying here and moving straight on that we would stay for a few nights just to see it for ourselves, because it's still the capital city and we'd rather make our own mind up about it. So we're here in Bangkok for 3 nights including last night, and we're heading on to the next place on Friday. It's now Wednesday, so we've got all day today, all day tomorrow. So yeah, this video is basically going to be like 72 hours in Bangkok. We're about to go down for breakfast. We actually got breakfast included in our hotel. If you want to see a room tour of this hotel, that was in the previous vlog, so I'll link it below.
Oh, here we are. This is our first breakfast in Thailand. Emma's got some toast, rice, egg, pan of chocolate and some potatoes. I've gone for more of a lunch selection, but never mind.
We just finished at breakfast. It was actually really nice. I think we only paid like £2 a night extra for breakfast included, so I'm really glad we did actually. We just thought because it's the first place we're staying, we probably would be quite hungry this morning.
Yeah,
so yeah, now we're just going to have a look at the pool. Here we've got the gym, which Dylan's looking at because
I'm just having a look at the equipment.
He loves doing the gym. Is anyone in there? One person. And then we've got a rooftop pool. Ooh, someone said happy hour. 3 till 6 PM. He's not listening. Wow. This is nice. So we have just nipped to 7-Eleven, our new favourite shop. We've been here one day.
It was a stressful experience, I'm not gonna lie.
We went to get our Thai SIM cards just so that we can have internet out here. So we got our SIM cards. These ones we've got for 30 days. But I just wanted to show you this really cool thing that I got on Amazon before we came. So it's a little case for SIM cards. I think this is such a good idea. A little keychain, and it just stores your SIM cards in, so we're not going to lose them like our English ones. I think it was like £6 from Amazon. Thought that was a good little idea. Now we're going to go out to the temples at last. So we've arrived at the first temple, which is kind of like the most famous one. I'm just going to write the name on screen because I probably won't say it right and I can't remember what it's called. Sort of like a village, like you pay 100 bahts to go in, and then it's got like a few different temples and a few different areas that you can go into, if that makes sense. Like you don't just go into one place. Yeah, it took such a long time to get here in the taxi because traffic was so slow. Oh, I see people up there. Yeah, you must be able to. There's a guy there. This is what it looks like. This is interesting.
Does that mean like at home, or does it mean if you're walking around with one of them?
Yeah, it says any decorations is disrespectful.
To take them down.
So I've got a few decorations of Buddha that I've bought in shops and stuff, but apparently that means no respect, so didn't know that. Oops. So we've just stopped for a nice iced coffee because it is so warm before we move on to the next temple. It's nice actually. I just got a nice latte and Dylan got like a brown iced brown sugar coffee, which is too sweet for me, but he likes it sweet, so we were just trying to work out how much it was. So it was 120 baht.
Yeah.
I'll guess. I'm not very good at this, but £3? £4?
Pretty much. £2.80.
For both?
For both, yeah.
£2.80 for both, and look how big they are.
Well, there you go. So it's big. So that'd be like £5 in.
Not £2.80 each, but £2.80 for both of them. That literally would be about £8 if we ordered these two in Starbucks.
Right.
So after this we're going to go over to another temple which is across the river. It's called the Grand Palace. It's another quite a big famous one here. So we're going to go check it out while we're here. I look really red because it's so humid. humidity has literally come out of nowhere. Like this morning it was completely different. About 11:30 now and the humidity, honestly you cannot breathe with it. Doesn't feel like normal hot weather. It was like this when I was in Sri Lanka as well. Like every breath you feel it and you feel like really sweaty. But not complaining, obviously we're really happy to be here. Taking our shoes off to go in the temple. So we took a little 5-minute ferry across the river to the other temple and it was 5 bahts, which is literally about 12p. It was really easy to do. We did the whole temple thing without a guide. You can book guided tours, but obviously it's a lot more expensive. We found it fine navigating it by ourselves. It's actually harder than it looks.
Get a lot of fire on it.
It's just blowing away. It's just blowing out. We have just stopped for some lunch. It's our first time trying Thai food in Thailand, so I'll show you what I got. So I got pineapple fried rice with chicken. Do you remember how much it was? Like £2.
£2.80 for what we're getting.
Yeah, each.
Yeah, each, yeah.
£2.80. And Dylan got, what was it?
I got noodles, soy sauce and chicken.
Hi guys, so I can't remember the last thing that I vlogged today, but after the temples we went to a couple of the shopping malls. I had to buy a bum bag because I left mine in England and this is like one of the main things that I needed for backpacking because otherwise I've only got my day backpack, which is quite a big one, so I don't want to be carrying that around with me every day and everywhere we go. So I got this one from H&M. It's just a plain black one, so it'll go with quite a lot of stuff even though it's not the most fashionable, but it's got a few pockets in. I think it was like £15, so it was quite expensive. And then after the mall on the way home we actually did our first tuk-tuk ride. I've done tuk-tuks before in Sri Lanka, but it was Dylan's first time ever being in one. So if you've never done it, it's definitely an experience. But it's now nearly 9 o'clock, so it's not that late, but we've been up since 5 AM today because we just couldn't get back to sleep at 5 AM. So we're honestly so tired right now, but I'm basically forcing us to go out and get food because if we go to sleep now and we've not had any tea, then we'll just wake up at 5 AM or earlier and we'll be hungry as well. So we're just going to walk somewhere local and get some food, and then that's probably it for tonight because we're still pretty jet lagged. I don't think I've ever been jet lagged, even though I have been to some long haul places before quite a few times, but I've never really felt jet lagged. Hi everyone, so it's now our second full day in Bangkok. It's Thursday morning. So today we're actually leaving the city a little bit because we're going to go to the floating markets, which you might have seen pictures of or heard of or seen in other people's vlogs because they are quite famous. It's funny that they're known as the floating markets Bangkok because they're not actually in Bangkok. It's about a 90-minute journey out of Bangkok. We basically decided to book onto a tour because we just thought it'd be easier. We heard that if you travel there and show up by yourself, that it can work out more expensive trying to get on the boats for some reason. So we thought if we book a tour, then we're guaranteed to get on the boats and go around the markets properly and stuff. So we booked it online and it was £22 each, so quite expensive for Thailand, but in terms of booking a tour, I feel like it's still a lot cheaper than it would be in England if you were doing a tour of something. Probably. Like a day trip. So we're just waiting for our taxi to arrive now to take us to the meeting point where we've got to meet the tour. Not really sure how many people are going to be on the tour. I don't think it's a big one though. They did have an option to pick you up at the hotel, but because we booked on it quite late, we booked on it last night, that option wasn't available, so we've just got to meet them at the meeting point. So we have just made our first stop on our tour trip. We've stopped at a gas station, and I don't know why I said gas station, that's because the guide said it, but that's like really American.
I think it's like a place where all the tours seem to stop.
Yeah, it's
a very
gas station. It's like massive. There's like 20 different shops all around. It's very American, which is weird. But we stopped here for about 25 minutes to use the bathroom. He said it's going to be the last clean bathroom, so I brought his toilet roll in my bag from the bathroom. We got some stuff from 7-Eleven, so I got an iced latte for 50p. First one from 7-Eleven, it's actually really nice. Dylan got a vitamin water.
Vitamin B, I had a vitamin C this morning, now I'm on vitamin B.
So I mentioned that we're going to the floating markets, but this tour actually also takes us to a railway market, which is basically, as it says, a market in the middle of a train track. So I think from what the guide said, right now we're driving to the station where we're going to get on a train to actually go down that track into the market, and then after that later this afternoon we'll go over to the other market, which is the floating one. So yeah, so far the tour is quite good. The guy speaks English well and he seems nice. So hey guys, this is the place. That's a Starbucks over there, but I actually avoided it because I wanted to try different coffee while I'm here. And this is what it looks like. Really massive gas station. So it's very bright, I can't see, but next to the train station we've just arrived, and there is a salt lake, which is where they get salt from. I was going to say where they make salt, but that's not true, is it?
I imagine it's
just where they
comes out the ground,
where the salt comes from. And you can also taste it if you want to, but I'm not really feeling that, even though I do like salt, but I just don't want to eat it by itself. Yeah, we're just waiting for our train now. I'll show you what the salt lake looks like. Never seen one before. Here it is. It's our little tour. We've got, what, about 8 people in our bus, including us.
Yeah, I think so.
Our little tour guide.
Just waiting for the train.
Apparently this is the train station. There's not really a station, but the train track's literally in the middle of the street and we just get on it, so... Here it comes.
I'm gonna die.
So the train ride was only about 20 minutes. It wasn't super scenic, but I'd still really recommend it because the coolest bit is when you actually pull into the market and you get to see everyone on the stalls, and look how close we are to them as well. So then once the train had pulled in and we got off and it cleared away, we actually walked along the train tracks because that's how you get through the market. So everyone lays their stuff out on the track and you just walk along it until the next train comes, obviously, then everyone has to move. So yeah, it was a really cool experience, and we got to watch the next train leaving as well. We are at the riverboat market.
I want to go fast.
Get one, you just pull him over.
I'll get one.
Dylan got a coconut ice cream. Comes in a real coconut.
Oh yeah, I never noticed. Oh, I got a flower.
And a flower for like £1 something.
Yeah. I was the first person to buy. Thank you.
So I would really recommend the floating markets. It's probably the highlight of our time in Bangkok. You do get a really good amount of time on the water, and then afterwards we had some lunch. So I got pineapple fried rice again, but this time it came in an actual pineapple, which was so cute, and it was really affordable again. We are just on the bus now, going back to Bangkok. We just had some lunch at the floating market. Look at my hair. So that's the end of our tour. Dylan sat on the seat in front of me.
Hello.
What did you think of the floating markets?
I actually really enjoyed that tour. It was quite good.
It was really good.
I was impressed.
Yeah, definitely a must-see. Even though it's fairly far out of Bangkok, but if you book onto a tour that brings you on the minibus, it's a lot easier because they just sort everything, buy all the tickets for the train, the markets and all that.
And
So it's now Friday. We've just checked out of our hotel because today we are leaving Bangkok to go to the next place. But we've just come to this little cafe that we found. It's called the Coffee Club, and I got an iced latte with almond milk. Dylan got a mocha frappe, and it's really nice. So I'd recommend if you're in Bangkok to come here. And it's really nice decor inside as well. Here's Dylan's mocha frappe, it's very nice.
Very nice.
And here's my iced latte with almond milk. We just had our first experience with those electric toilets. First time ever using one. Let's just say it didn't go well. Water squirted everywhere, all over my underwear and also on my pants, so I'm now completely wet. Did you enjoy the electric toilet, Dylan? Dylan's playing a game.
I was quite impressed. I got the accuracy of the water jet and the accuracy of hot air up my arm.
I didn't get any hot air on mine. I wanted to dry my underwear, but hot air wasn't coming out of mine, so that's great. We are just at the airport now. We went straight through actually. We didn't even go through security, which is a little bit weird. So it's a domestic flight, we literally just walked straight through. So we've just got some food now. I'll show you what we got. Dylan's got Burger King.
No, I don't.
Chicken burger. Yeah, you do.
Burger King.
Oh no, you've not. Yeah, we went to this other place, but we're sat in Burger King.
Coleslaw on a burger. Absolutely.
And I've got this soy and garlic chicken with fries. So yeah, just waiting for our flight. Okay, so I'm going to end this Bangkok vlog here because my hair definitely looks weird.
It's fine.
We have now left Bangkok and we are actually in our next location. We flew last night from Bangkok down to the south. That's a little clue. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog and seeing some of Bangkok. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next ones. I think the next one's going to be really good because now we're in the islands, which is like the main bit of Thailand that we're most excited for. So, and I will see you all for that video in a few days. Bye!